Welcome, legal eagles and Hollywood fanatics, to a deep dive into the most outrageous, the most expensive, and the downright bizarre legal battles that have shaken the foundations of Tinseltown. Prepare yourselves because the reality, my friends, is often stranger than even the wildest blockbuster script. We'll be exploring cases that involved mega millions, shattered careers, and enough courtroom drama to fill 100 seasons of Law and Order. We're talking lawsuits so epic, they've rewritten the rules of the game, leaving a trail of broken dreams, hefty legal bills, and enough spilled tea to fill the Pacific Ocean. First up, a case that practically redefined the concept of intellectual property. The battle over the rights to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's a cartoon caper, right? Wrong. This seemingly lighthearted film sparked a legal war of epic proportions, involving accusations of stolen ideas, breached contracts, and enough behind-the-scenes maneuvering to make a seasoned political strategist blush. You'll be amazed by the sheer audacity of the claims and the lengths to which both sides went to protect their interests. The twists and turns in this case are more convoluted than a Quentin Tarantino plot. Next, we'll delve into the world of contract disputes, a Hollywood staple. Think of the astronomical sums involved in movie deals, the pressure to deliver, and the egos involved. It's a recipe for disaster, and disaster it often is. We'll examine a few particularly juicy cases, focusing on the clash between creative vision and contractual obligations. One particular case involved a director who claimed his vision was sabotaged, leading to a lawsuit that nearly bankrupted the studio. I wonder what planet the judge was on when they delivered that verdict. It certainly wasn't Earth. Now let's talk about defamation. This is where things get really interesting. The Hollywood elite, with their carefully crafted public images, are particularly vulnerable to this type of lawsuit. We'll examine some high-profile cases where accusations of libel and slander flew faster than a speeding bullet. One case involved a celebrity who sued a tabloid for publishing a fabricated story that nearly destroyed their career. The defense? Well, you'll spit out your coffee when you hear it. Let's just say it involved a questionable interpretation of journalistic ethics and a whole lot of hubris. And then there's the realm of copyright infringement, a battlefield where creativity and legality collide. Think about the countless times a film, a song, or even a dance move has been accused of being a blatant ripoff. We'll analyze some of the most infamous cases, exploring the intricacies of copyright law and the challenges of proving originality in a world of endless inspiration and imitation. One case involved a song that was almost note-for-note identical to another, yet the court's decision will leave you scratching your head. The judge's reasoning? Well, let's just say it involved a very specific interpretation of artistic license. But it's not just the big players who find themselves entangled in legal battles. We'll also explore some cases involving smaller players, behind-the-scenes workers who fought for fair wages, proper credit, or even basic recognition for their contributions. These stories, while perhaps less glamorous, are equally important, highlighting the power dynamics and injustices that can exist within the industry. They are a reminder that the glitz and glamour of Hollywood often mask a complex and often ruthless reality. Furthermore, we will examine the evolution of legal battles in Hollywood, tracing how the industry's legal landscape has shifted over time. We'll see how changing technologies, evolving social norms, and the ever-increasing influence of social media have impacted the nature of these disputes. The internet age has brought a new dimension to defamation cases, with online platforms becoming battlegrounds for reputation wars. The speed and reach of online information have amplified the consequences of legal disputes, making them even more high-stakes than ever before. Beyond the individual cases, we'll also discuss the broader implications of these legal battles. How have they shaped the industry's practices? What impact have they had on the creative process? Have they stifled innovation or encouraged greater caution? These are crucial questions that we'll explore, considering the long-term effects of these landmark cases on Hollywood's creative output and its business practices. And finally, we'll look ahead, speculating on the future of Hollywood legal battles. With the rise of artificial intelligence, the metaverse, and other emerging technologies, the legal challenges facing the entertainment industry are only going to become more complex and more unpredictable. The lines between copyright infringement and inspiration are becoming increasingly blurred, presenting new legal conundrums that will require innovative solutions. The future of entertainment law is as uncertain as the next blockbuster hit, and it's a future brimming with potential legal showdowns. So buckle up, because this journey through Hollywood's legal history is going to be wild, unpredictable, and possibly a little bit absurd. We'll uncover the secrets, the scandals, and the sheer bewilderment that often accompanies these high-stakes battles. Get ready for a roller coaster ride through the most dramatic, the most hilarious, and the most unforgettable legal battles in Hollywood history. Remember, folks, sometimes reality is far stranger and far more entertaining than fiction. Prepare to be amazed, amused, and possibly a little bit shocked. Let's dive in.